Wants to honor their grandmother who died a few years ago after being savagely beaten in her own home. They say it's especially important now that the young man convicted in that beating and burglary is set to be tried for murder.
As Fort Wayne's NBC reporter Corinne Rose explains now, the woman's family says if witnesses had come forward sooner about the murder that happened more than a year before the beating, their grandmother may still be alive.
He had left her for dead in a dark house that was locked. So she had managed to make her way outside and screamed for help.
Jen Fetcher is the granddaughter of Nancy Beverly, who was 80 in 2014 when a neighbor's nephew broke into her Waynedale home and beat her so severely that she lost one eye and sight in the other and had multiple facial fractures.
I think it's important to keep telling her story because it shines a light on these kind of crimes that continue to happen to the elderly and senior community.
Nancy Beverly's family says she became a shell of herself and never fully recovered before she passed away 2 years later.
Before this had happened, she was a very dependent 80-year-old woman who loved driving, loved going out with friends, spent countless hours at church, and did nothing but good things for other people.
Her family continues those good works by raising money to donate to food banks and the rescue mission, just like Nancy did. Even though 25-year-old Zachary Doan was sentenced to 70 years in Nancy Beverly's attack, her family's anger remains. That's because Doan is now charged with murdering an antiques dealer in a shop on Broadway about a year and a half before beating Nancy Beverly.
If people would have spoken up then, these witnesses that they claim to have, then maybe this wouldn't have happened to my grandma, and maybe she would still be here, and none of this would have happened.
How do you reconcile that in your mind?
It's not really reconcilable. It's just something that you learn to live with, and that you hope that when the next court case comes up that these witnesses do what they should be doing and telling the truth and being honest and putting this very bad human away.
She says she and the family of Doan's alleged murder victim, J.R. Scheimer II, have been in contact and says her family will attend Doan's trial to support the Scheimer family. That murder case is set for a final court hearing later this month, with the trial scheduled to begin in March. Corinne Rose, Fort Wayne's NBC.
Our thoughts are with both of those families, and even though the families of the two victims haven't met in person, we are told that they've sent messages back and forth and will meet at Doan's murder trial.